Once upon a time, in a kingdom covered with silver snow, there was a princess named Snow White. Her skin was as pale as moonlight, her lips as red as roses, and her heart purer than the first snowflake of winter. Floco de neve coroa. But her stepmother, the queen, was cruel and vain. Every day she asked her enchanted mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?" And for years the mirror answered, "You are my queen." Until one day it whispered something new. "Snow White is the fairest of them all." Rose. Jealousy burned colder than ice. The queen sent a huntsman to take Snow White into the dark forest. But when he saw her kindness, how she stopped to free a trapped bird and smiled, even through her tears, he could not harm her. He begged her to run, to disappear. Snow White fled deep into the woods, where magic shimmered in the air. There, she found a tiny cottage with 7 small beds and 7 tiny cups. The 7 dwarfs, who lived there, welcomed her with laughter and warmth. Together, they sang, danced, and cared for one another. Evergreen Tree Dizzy. But the queen discovered her hiding place. Disguised as an old woman, she offered Snow White a shiny red apple. Beautiful, but deadly. Snow White took one bite and fell, still as glass, her lips cold, her hands folded like frost. The dwarfs wept, placing her in a crystal coffin that sparkled beneath the sunlight. Broken heart. Many days passed, until one morning a gentle prince rode by. Seeing her beauty and sadness, he whispered, "Even in silence, your kindness shines." He kissed her hand, and in that moment the spell broke, not by magic, but by the warmth of love and goodness. Rose. Snow White awoke, her eyes bright as dawn. The dwarfs cheered, the forest bloomed again, and the cruel queen's mirror shattered into 1,000 pieces. Snow White became queen, not for her beauty, but for her heart. She ruled with kindness so bright that even the stars seemed to bow to her light. Sparkle's crown. And in the end, everyone learned that true beauty is not found in mirrors, but in mercy, courage, and love. Sparkling heart.